Hey Homo Sapiens and Marbites, it's me Rogue Marby Scott. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back any new watchers and subscribers. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification button because I will be uploaded into your emails and you'll get to see me more often if you like what you see. That is, of course. Anyway, so this makeup tutorial is something that I sketched out earlier on in the week. I'm getting back into sketching, so yeah, I hope you enjoy. It's been inspired by 80s theme tunes to children's music, and yeah, so let's get on to the tutorial. So first off, I am going in with the orange from the BH Cosmetics Pro Color Wheel, and I'm going to color correct underneath my eyes. And this orange is a really pale orange. It's not really burnt, but I'm just going to place it where I see darkness or a shadow, a natural shadow. And yeah, do I really need this? Not really, but I want it anyway because it allows the foundation and everything to go on a bit smoother. Now I've just shaved, but I also can see my beard where I've shaved. So I'm just gonna, you know, place this all over my face where I don't want any darkness to appear, and then I will blend that out. And this is a cream, as you can see. Using some translucent powder now, I am just going to set that in place. Now I'm going to go in with shade 50 from the Nip and Fab foundation, and I did use this in the last video, one of the videos that I did previously. And I wasn't too sure about it, but I am sure about it today because it's for the look. So, and this foundation is said to be medium to full coverage. And I'm just going to take this really weird shaped brush, sponge, and blend it out. Like to me it looks like an acorn. Anyway, blend away. I just noticed that I didn't even put any primer on, but that's okay. So today I do have two shades that I do want to conceal with, so I'm going to be mixing the two of them. So I'm going to go in with the lighter one or straight underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to go on with the darker one just underneath the eyes, just to keep a gradient nice look. So that was the lighter one that I just used, and I'm going to use the darker concealer now. That's closer to my shade, and place it there on the outer skirts. I'm also going to use the lighter one on my nose. Just going to let that dry down a little bit, and then I'm going to blend it out. So I'm going to blend the lighter shade first, and then I'm going to move down onto the darker shade. And as you can see, I'm just bringing that concealer all around my chin and mouth area. And I'm just still blending in. Concentrating mostly on where I know I've stopped. And just blending in those edges in. I'm going in with that light shade of concealer. I'm just going to go down my nose. And bring that up to my forehead. Right, so I'm using the black walnut from Black Opal, which I used in one of my previous videos where I was like, but yeah, we're going to use that today. Now, I've just become a fan of stick foundations and cream foundations all over again because I just love the way they blend, so this is the reason why I'm using this stick today. And using my really broken sponge that I really need to get rid of because, well, it broke the other day. We're going to blend that out using the flat side. So I'm going to start off with my forehead first, and then I'm going to work into my cheek and then into my jawline. Just going to turn the sponge around and use that concealer to blend into that contour. Can you see that? And then I'm going to bake. So just as reference, I have put some translucent powder on my face, but I am going to go in with my normal baking powder. Put that underneath as well, so I'm layering it on top. Of everywhere that I've highlighted. And my face is itchy right now, but that's going to be cool because when I start to brush off everything, it's going to itch it for me. So using a fluffy brush, I am going in now with Whiteout from the Intergalactic Palette, and I'm just going to softly blend that above my crease onto my brow bone, going up into my eyebrows, and I'm just going to concentrate making sure that the concealer underneath looks more matte than usual. Anyway, I'm going to go in now with Ultraviolet, and I'm just going to place that all over my lid and just above my crease, not too much on my crease or in my crease, but just above where I can see my crease right now. And I am using a very dense brush, and as you can see, I've only swiped once, and I'm just going to keep going in with that shade until I've built up a nice little half, well, two-thirds through my eye before I go on to the next shade. And the next shade that I'm going to go into next is the shade Dark Matter, which I'm going to now use to blend out the ultraviolet into the whiteout. Right, so going in with the shade Alien, I just used the edge of that flat tapered brush to create a little wing, and now I'm just stamping on the rest of that colour onto my, well, not lid, outer corner, and I'm moving that into my lid. I am going to use a fluffy brush just to marry those two colors together, as you can see here, and then afterwards I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of that alien just to bring back the color, because there is such a thing as overblending, and I overblended where it looked a bit murky, and as you can see I'm bringing in that alien all the way up and beyond my eyebrow tail. Now I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to go into the shade Cosmic, which is a very iridescent-y topper that you can use when using the Intergalactic palette, and it kind of shimmers white and green at the same time. Like, well, you know what iridescent means, but yeah, I really do love this shade, and to do a green look with this topper I will definitely do one day. So now I'm just going to create some bubbles on this side of my face. I've kind of put my lashes on, but I haven't put them on properly because I'm not too sure how I want them to sit. I don't know if I want them to sit like this or not. So yeah, anyway, my first bubble. So just using a water-based face paint, I am going in with the shade Purple, just because, well, I did want there to be some purple hues into this look, but I wasn't too sure if I was going to mix any of the eyeshadows into it. But yeah, I wanted this to at least peek through if I didn't cover it up completely. So I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'm going to work onto my little slime that I want to do on this side. Now comes the blending in for the bubbles. I'm going in with the shade Orbit, and as you can see I'm using a pencil brush just to go all around it, and I am leaving like a little edge to it all. Now I'm using the shade Rick, which I am lightly tapping on and also creating a blend. Then I'm going to go in with Parallax just to create some highlighting to those bubbles, and then I'm going to go in with the shade Dark Matter just to create some purpleness, because I want it to kind of be cohesive with my eyes just a little bit. And then I'm going in with a white liquid liner just to create some reflections. Onto the slime part now. I am going in with Martian, and I decided to do slime on my face just because of like Nickelodeon and everything when I was you know, creating this look. Anyway, I'm going in with the shade Alien just to put some little highlights here and there, and I am going to go in a little bit with Morty as well, and then we're going to obviously line those with some black eyeliner, which I did not record because I was doing my fixing up my winged liner that I wasn't too sure about, and yeah, I decided to go off camera for a quick hot minute. I don't know what I was doing, but clearly I was doing my hair and I was fixing those lashes on properly. I am so sorry that you are not seeing what I am doing, but yeah, just imagine me in the bathroom, you know, tying up my hair, making sure those curls are popping, getting ready for my outro. You know, that's what we're doing. Hey, you know, oh my gosh, how was your Valentine's Day, by the way? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you also didn't catch, I did my lips off camera. I overlined them dramatically, and then I went in with one of the greens from the palette also. So Homo sapiens, that's how I got the final look, and I hope you like it. This is using the Intergalactic Palette from Jolie Beauty. And yes, I did some bubbles, I did some slime, I did some eyes, did some lips as well. And yeah, if you want a discount code, you can go over to Jolie Beauty's website here in the link down there. Yes, I'll leave it in the description box, and you can also use the code ROGUS 55 or 55, and you can get 10% off. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know I did, and I should wear black lipstick more often because my teeth look hell of a white. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Rogue Marby Scott.